Charlie, we're back with your sweet Shelby. Is that so sweet? Anyway, guys, but what we're talking about here is a dog that's got the potential to be a fear biter. Adam, this is going to be a good one for you to watch because the dog has a combination of predatory behavior where it's triggered by movement and things like that, triggered by noise and triggered by movement, but it's also got the fear thing going on. You know, and what happens is the stars all align with that kind of situation when the dog's 2 to 3 years old and then somebody gets bitten or something. So you're really, this dog already has a history of lunging at scooters and, you know, running the fence, you know, the way Rottweilers do when there's people outside the fence. So, you know, the other thing with this dog is it has had a collar used on it before, so it's not a clean slate. So you're going to get that sometimes. Susan, what we're going to be using today is something called a sound box. When this collar, I can make it vibrate like a phone pager. We're only going to start out using the pager part, especially since this dog has had a collar used on it before. She had the outstanding pet. I got to tell you, girl, I've never heard of that brand, but we're going to get you the right thing. So when you hear that noise, that's when I'm doing the pager. That's not the stimulus or the shock, as you call it. That's just the pager, and we're going to condition the dog to respond to that so that that can become the habit. So we're not going to start out by saying heel or anything. We're going to teach the dog the subtask of I don't want the leash made tight. All right, you don't have that sound box on, Victoria. You need to turn it, the one with orange on it. Victoria's like, oh no, I can't be like Blade. Because Blade always gets yelled at for not having me in the frame.
This one?
Probably. Yeah, that one. Just push that button, hold it in. It's kind of hard. Oh, it's been quite the morning around here. I had to rush Thimble to a new vet because Dr. Castro was sick. Thimble had a terrible stomachache. All right. So when you hear that, that's when the dog is feeling the vibration. I have my nick set on 0, so this is for everybody, all my subscribers around the world. So my thing with this dog, and I will tell you, Susan, the dog did try to go after me last night. I had to try to hold the pillow of it, and I have not taken the leash off it. That's for you too, Adam. I mean, I haven't taken the leash off this dog. Once I've got the leash, the dog isn't handler aggressive. I assume the role of the handler, but if I don't have the leash, or if I try to take the leash off and rehook it on there, not good. So my attitude is not, I want to be her friend. I'm indifferent. So anytime they have that aggressive behavior, lunging and going after things, you can't fix that when it's occurring. You have to start right here and collar condition the dog. And then apply that conditioning when the behavior occurs later. Nothing you do now is going to affect that. If the dog balks, I'm just going to keep moving. I feel any hesitation, my reaction is to keep moving, not look back and see what the problem was. So if the underlying subtask is I don't want the leash made tight, if that was our first thing that we said about the leash, we're going to have much more success than if we try to immediately get him healing. Be right back.